Part 2 of the Lwrc. This is the one that I sent back to the factory because it was having issues with the magazine. What I forgot to mention in the first video is that I did try magazines with multiple different round counts in it, 2, 5, 10, 18, 20. Because I had a couple of comments or people, even friends, that were like, hey, it's, needs to be 28 rounds, not 30. Okay, yeah, I understand that, but my question is, well, here's another mag I'm testing. This is the Pro Mag. If you watched the first part of the video, or the first video, you saw this, and I believe it was in the video. There were some magazines I didn't show that I did use. You got the point, you didn't need to see every little tiny detail. You got the point of what was going on. I did mention, maybe I forgot that too, but I did try standard GI mags as well. I did the same thing, so I don't know what was going on with that, but yeah. But this is a full 30 rounds. Hopefully you can see that. And I'll show you. I'm not cheating it. Bolts closed like I was saying, but now it's, I don't know. Got it back from the factory. It's, they said they didn't find anything wrong with it. Whether they did or didn't, maybe it was just something minor, I don't know. But as of today, I'm about, we'll say, let's see, I'm not keeping an exact count, but I'm probably 900 rounds, maybe 1,000, maybe a little more. After today, I definitely will be over 1,000 rounds through this gun in particular. But yeah, they got it back, or I got it back from them. They said there wasn't an issue. I showed them the first video, showed them the parts, or the pictures, I should say. It was talking about the parts and wear marks and this and that. They took a detailed look at it, didn't really find much major wear or whatever. So got it back. One thing I did have them do while I was there, this will be a little, I guess, tip or hint, a little Easter egg on what's coming up next. I had them put that on there. That is quick detach. I'm not going to say which suppressor yet, but if you know that muzzle device, then that should give you a good hint of what company, at least. Personally, I think the whole suppressor thing is kind of, it doesn't make sense. They make cars have mufflers because without them they're too loud. Okay, yeah, exactly. Think about that for a second. But well, I'll just show you a couple of them and we'll go from there. And that is clear. There's nothing left in it. Bolt held open. You can see that, I don't know, but there you go. Held open. So far, I don't know, because I'm using the same ammo. Everything's the same except for the flash hider. So I don't know what was going on with it, but yeah, So I'm not sure what was going on with that, but it was okay, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll just do more shooting. Okay, well, like I said, we'll do some more shooting. We'll kind of, oh, I don't know if you caught that. That was a major delay. It did manage to push through. What is this one? The Tapco. I haven't been too happy with this magazine either. The Thermold, I'm about to use it for target practice. I'm not going to use that ever again. So, you know, what do you do? But you just saw that one. So let's see if this thing will function. Well, it finished them, finished all of them. Also, all of the magazines that I have right now, I have them loaded to a true 30 rounds. The way I see it, if they're a 30 round magazine, then make the spring be able to handle 30 rounds and not have to put 28 in it. To me, that's just, why? You know, if you're calling it 30 rounds, it's kind of the same thing as motorcycles, you know, a 600cc. A lot of bikes are 598 or whatever, just under, so it's like, you know, why not? I don't know. You get what I'm saying. If it says 30 rounds, it better handle 30 rounds. Otherwise, I'm not using that magazine. But, I don't know what's going on. I haven't had any issues with it. It's been running pretty much 100% as far as the gun's issues. I haven't seen any of the issues for the gun. The Thermold, it, not sure exactly what it did, but put it in, gave it a slap, and it jammed up there so hard, or so far, that it pushed up the bolt catch, and I had trouble getting that out. I was thinking I might have to head back and take a little more care trying to get it out, but about the time I was about ready to leave, it wound up starting to wiggle, so I kept wiggling a little more, and it finally came out. So, but that's the only magazine I've had do that, is the Thermold. You know, what do you say? I've heard a lot of rumors about the magazine, but I like to test stuff myself unless it's a major thing and it's not just a couple people here and there talking about it, or it's on a forum. You guys know how forums are. They're kind of, you can get good information, but you might not. It's just one of those things. Let's see, what else did I talk about in the other one? Yesterday I was out here as well, and I had a couple of issues with it. Doing the same thing, had some feed issues. It would stop halfway in the magazine, this, that, and the other. And it didn't. Yesterday, it didn't seem like it was a specific magazine that was doing it or wasn't doing it. So that's kind of why I came back out again today. That, and I'm bored, so I decided, you know what? I've got some health issues going on, so I can't really be at work, but I can stand here and shoot. And yeah, I mean, it sucks. I'd rather be to work, but what do you do? It'll just take time, get it taken care of, and get back to normal routine. But yeah, when I got it back, you know, they said there wasn't anything wrong with it. I was thinking, okay, maybe it was because I was using 223, even though it says in the manual that it's supposed to use 223 and 5.56. I believe specifically it says anything 50, I believe it's, don't quote me on this, but I believe it's 50 grains and higher or heavier, however you look at it. So, you know, I'm using the same ammunition, so that is something that didn't change. One thing that did change is I'm outside. I'm not at a range. I was like, you know what? If it's gonna screw up, it's gonna screw up outside with around all the dirt and all the crap. And obviously, I'm just dropping the magazines in dirt. I really don't care that much. I want to make sure that they're gonna work. So, but yeah, we'll just do some more shooting. Here's the GI mag I was telling you about. That this thing's run 100%. Haven't had any issues with it either, so we'll just go with flow. Keeps running like this, and whatever was going on is not happening anymore. Maybe it, you know, had some burrs or something in the metal or something that was catching and slowing things down. I don't know, but it is what it is. If it keeps working, it keeps working. That's all I care about. Bolt held open again. So yeah, so I guess I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna have a lot of brass to pick up, but I don't currently reload yet. I'm wanting to get into it, so I'm just going ahead to start the saving up brass and stuff now. So, but yeah, that's about all there is to it. This is just kind of a down and dirty. Decided to take a video real quick. I'm using my phone even, so just decided to go ahead and do a quick dirty little update or whatever you want to call this on this gun. But so far I haven't seen any issues. Well, as far as gun related, something that was the gun's fault. Like I said, I saw issues with the magazine, but yeah, so we'll I guess if something else happens, I'll kick the camera back on and, you know, get an update, and well, you'll be seeing it in this video. But yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to say. I honestly can't tell you what was going on. I don't know. It doesn't look like the factory did anything different to it. They said they ran 90 rounds through it and didn't have any issues. That's why I was thinking, okay, maybe it's ammo again. Started shooting the same ammo. Now it's not doing it with this ammo either. When I was shooting this, when I first got it, I've been shooting either green tip or I've shot some PMC, and I've shot some PMC 223 as well. The other two are 5.56. So I was thinking, all right, I'll try the same ammo again, see what it does, how it takes care of it. But all in all, I'm really happy now. This thing seems to be running 100%. Yeah, there you go. So that's the quick little update on it, and this might actually wind up being the part 2 of the Lwrc failure, or whatever I labeled it. I'd have to look. My memory's not the greatest. But if you want to watch that video, and this is the first video that you watched, I'll have the link, down below in the description. If you want to watch it, go for it. Go watch that. If not, whatever. It's up to you. It's not really my thing. I don't really do too many videos, but I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong, but currently being off work, it gives me more time to do stuff, and not majorly physical stuff, but and I'm still not able to do the shooting and drills and stuff that I want to do, but live life, move on. So anyway, I guess check out the first video. One other thing I wanted to mention is I heard a couple of things of like the spring cup. One of the guys I was talking to at the gun store, it's not the one I bought this gun from. It was just a gun store I was talking to, and he said that there was a spring cup issue, but that's not what this one. That was the other one where it wasn't even really a true cup. It was kind of just a spacer. If you're looking into Lwrc, you already know what I'm talking about. So, and there's plenty of videos on that. So I probably won't even do a video specifically on that. But yeah, probably the next time you see this gun, and as far as using it for the main attraction, I guess, it'll probably have a suppressor on it, and I'll probably be shooting the suppressor. But yeah, anyway, if you like the video, like, subscribe, share, or don't, whatever. Have fun, stay safe.